What is up, everyone? Jedi here, and welcome back for another Eternal video. Today we're going to be doing some cube drafting. What cube drafting is that I've designed my own little drafting set, and our players that participate are going to draft 5 packs that are entirely curated, and there are no rarity restrictions. So you can catch a pack with 3 rares, 5 legendaries, 2 uncommons, and 5 commons, etc., etc. Each pack does have 12 cards. The reason why I added an additional pack to the draft process is because we aren't able to challenge each other with 45 card decks, and so the extra pack allows us to go up to a 75 card deck. I do force my players to play 30 power to still kind of limit the amount of cards in the deck, hopefully to still simulate a limited format. And then of course the way the draft works is I have several JPEGs of each pack. People tune into the stream. I open up the packs on screen where players are able to draft or pick a card to add to their in-game client or a Warcry Eternal Warcry list. Then they import the deck and we battle it out against each other live on stream. I hope that is a simple breakdown of the format. If you are interested, definitely check it out. I stream it every Sunday at twitch.tv/Jedi_EJ. So come tune in and check it out. And of course, you're watching this on YouTube, which I will continue to post the gameplay videos every week. If you are interested and want to continue to see these videos, by all means, hit that subscribe button down below. Click the alert bell so you're notified whenever new videos go up. And then, of course, I also stream every Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. If you want to come hang out and talk to me about Cube and stuff like that. All right, guys, that's going to do it. Hope you understand. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up on any of the social media platforms I'm on, to include in-game. And yeah, enjoy the matches. Yes, you guys can go ahead and play. This is a really slow hand. I mean, we have Find a Way, but we could easily get run over. We're on the play. Yeah, I'm gonna redraw that. All right, this is better. We have a way to slow down. We have a little bit of ramp, so we can try this. It's not my favorite, which is actually crazy, because if you guys looked, our curve wasn't too bad. We were lacking, I wanted a couple more 2s, but we were good on 3s, so. Okay, that buys us some time. I like that. All right. We're just gonna go ahead and banish that. No sense in taking a ton of damage. She'll pump, get the ramp out, so we should have. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, we probably should have just done that right away, but that's okay. No sense blinking and resetting, so let's go ahead and just silence it. I don't know, that was actually, I should have just killed it right away. I don't know why I didn't, but that's okay. That's fine as well, to be honest with you, because of the fact that we have killer to get past it. So let's go ahead and just play this. No sense wasting the Nightfall just yet. We also have no dinos, but we're gonna take a little bit. Man, that was a big hit. Definitely misplayed on that. So yep, we'll take the 4 for right now. Did they play? Ouch. Alright, being stuck on power is extremely painful right now. They are going to be able to activate that, so I think we just need to blink it, to be completely honest with you. We could also blink ours to silence it. That might be the correct play, actually. I'm going to do that instead. I think I'm going to blink our curator and silence them. Oh, God. They're going off. Alright, that worked out according to plan. Yeah, we're silencing Kaifus. No doubt about that. Let's trade here. We're still in a tough pickle for sure. Alright, let's silence here first. And then we'll eviscerate here. Yeah, we're in a really bad spot here. Really bad spot. Yeah, no joke. No joke, Savage. Sabotage, that's really well. Ugh, that's painful. That's painful. Ugh, I think we're just dead here. There's our 6 power, but nothing doing. Play this, play our power, block here, still die. Yep. Oh man, got wrecked that time. Wrecked. Yeah, I should have banished main phase. Don't know what I waited for. Definitely didn't have them on, or her on Aegis, but that's why it's in there. Oh no, she just wrecked my day. Thalia's a fantastic player. Alright, coming into game 2, guys. Doing the old Xenon Dino thing. Let's see how game 2 works out. See if our dinos can get there. And sadly, this is not going to do it. We do have a turn 3 extract, but I don't want to really risk things, so we're going to redraw. Okay, this is a little bit better. Still not overly impressed. We do have our triple shadow already for Tyrant. So the matter is of whether Thalia is going to be able to wreck our day or not. So let's see if we get there. Thalia coming down. Luckily, we're not dead yet, so that's a good start. Gotta make it. I mean, we have some play. Should we get there? Okay, okay. This is a good sign for us. Good sign for us. That was actually a mistake there. Should have searched and played the depleted power, so that was a little bit of error on my part. Obviously, you just slow it down already. Being a little too fast, playing a little too sloppy. Don't think, actually here, I think I might be okay skipping on the obelisk. They have a pause, let's see, so play this, that's gonna be plenty to drop Stiggy, so let's go ahead and play our depleted power now. Use our other waystone. Let's get, I believe we need a 5th time. I think, I can't remember which, if we got the Terrazon or not. So, alright, secret page is coming down. Ooh, shiny one. Alright, alright. So, we're going to be able to play our Tyrant. Hopefully, then follow it up with a Stiggy, and then finally drop the Obelisk for all the pains. Okay. Alright, they're tapped out. Let's go ahead and get in there and play our not depleted power so we don't mess that up. Play our Shadowran Tyrant. Hopefully we can get in 1 attack. Typically once this thing starts doing 2 damage, you're in pretty good shape. Things to me. So she's able to invoke off of Woda, trying to get either a weapon or a attachment, a spell, or a unit of the time influence. So we'll see. Can you only bond same creature types? Yes, correct, Avocado. Correct. Spellunker, not a bad idea, but I still, actually, yeah, we're gonna go Spellunker in the Stiggy Moloch and then follow it up with the Obelisk. So let's go ahead and, actually no, let's go ahead and not be silly about this. Hold on, play this. We could ping this. Yeah, I think that's, we could follow with this and that. Yeah, okay, we're fine. Ping this. They're not gonna block. I didn't think so. They'll take it. We'll play with the Spellunker, follow it up with a Stiggy Moloch, pass the turn. Next turn we'll be able to play Obelisk, play the depleted time, put us at 7, plussing up our team. Then we'll follow it up with the 8th power, pumping our team and getting in there. I'm not sure, but I hear Kaifus is a good card. Kaifus does some things. Kaifus does some things, Erlen. Not gonna lie. Glozu, I just Kaifused the ever-living crap out of him. Glozu just Kaifused. Yeah, Kaifus does some things. Typically he gets charge whenever he's battling me. Either charge or killer. Alright. Not having enough to stop this onslaught, Thalia goes ahead and calls it in, making it the match 1-1. Berserk, double damage, unblock. Oh yeah, that sounds great, Erlen. Yeah, that's normally the way it works for me. Typhus on my side is like reckless, I don't know, let me think, reckless Aegis or something like that. And then on their side, it's like charge, double damage, unblockable. I'm like, oh, all right, seems good. All right, everyone, welcome back to game 3 versus Thalia T. And this hand just straight up does nothing. We're gonna go ahead and redraw. Yep, looks like we're going down to 6. We have plenty of stuff in time, but just no time power. So we're gonna redraw this. Hopefully we get some play. All right, well, I guess we're just gonna get ran over here, sadly. I think we have a good deck. It just, power didn't quite get there for us. A little bit of a disappointment. Maybe I should have valued fixing a little higher. Might actually adjust my influence to more time, because I want an even split. But I think I might actually change that. Yep, all the shadow. Gonna be able to play our Falchion on curve on absolutely nothing. A little disappointing here. Might have to call it in if Thalia just goes straight with... Oh, that's scary. That is scary. Let's see how bad we get smashed in the face by this Pistolier. Hopefully just for 3 right now. All right. Definitely going to be a scary card. Blitz is in the format. So I will definitely adjust my power here. Going a little more towards time since all our fixing is in time. Little disappointed. Just going to have to call it in here to a non-game. We milled down to 6. It is what it is. It is interesting though, considering the fact that we did, yep, seems good. Are we gonna draw power here? Probably not. That's not gonna do it. So good game, my friend. And Thalia T takes it down, taking the match 2-1. All right. Well, we're definitely gonna make the adjustment to power base there. That was just kind of gross, sadly. Yeah, good game, Thalia. Fun match. Fun match indeed. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Let's add 3 probably and drop 3. That seems a little bit better. Let's see how that does. I might actually go this way since, like I said, we have fixing. Yeah, no joke. It was a little disappointing. Maybe we'll get battled again later on. Alright, let's do some more spectating. Really do appreciate it. Your deck seems sweet, though. I did mess up that game 1. Yeah, I did see that. I did see that. Yeah, it was kind of a bummer. At least we still got to do some broken things a little bit, I guess. Alright, let's go tab in, see how John Holio is doing. Alright, jumping in kind of early. John Holio going... Yeah, I mean, we'll get more games, I'm sure of it. We can always battle again. I mean, shoot, we could battle again if you want. I don't mind. Do you want to play again? Let's see. Alright, so Glozu. Why is this thing a 5/5? Oh, it's got Hammer of Might. So Hammer of Might on both sides. Who's got the mightiest hammer? Alright, coming in for 6. So it looks like these two are just trying to beat each other senseless. Voidbringer coming back, gonna pull something out of the void. A silent Steel-Eyed Pistolier. So just trying to get value here. I guess double... Oh, the War Cries came off. The War Cry trigger from the hammer, triggering on the Umbran, making it a 5/5 flyer with Berserk. So that's 10 damage that could potentially come across the board to John Holio. But John Holio does have an answer. Let's see how that works out. Interesting they decided to use the... Oh, they weren't able to do both. Fair enough. Oh, Vanquisher Blade coming down, pumping. Oh, and this is going to almost be lethal. Hopefully, Glozu trying to put the Vanquisher Blade, taking out the blocker, pumping up the Voidbringer. Then with 14 damage coming across. But in response, John Holio fires it off, making it a 4/3 goat. John Holio top decks a Finest Hour at 4. He's going to have to come up with some stuff to do here. I don't think he can find it. He's going to go Honor the Claws digging because Martial Iron Thorn on his own is not going to do it. That is 2 bodies, but sadly he does not have the power to play both, which is a little unfortunate. because Crown Breaker with the finest hour would have been able to save it, and John Holyoke calls it up here. Yes, but no. So we're gonna redraw this. Oh man. Yeah, sure. Apex Predator coming in with the clutch pledge. We're definitely gonna keep 3 power. Gonna get our second shadow with Trailmaker, so we are able to bring out Ole should we need to. So we have perfect power influence somewhat. I think our deck needs triple shadow and quadruple time, but that's okay. We use 2 color. Time coming down. Do they have a 1-drop? They do. Oh boy, that's gonna put a good hurting on our deck. Let's go ahead and get our second shadow since we have our time. Passing the turn. Gonna go ahead and drop a Storm Titan next turn. Try to get in some early damage before the Scorpions come out, but that's gonna be a major issue. Maybe we can probably... Ooh, alright. Oh, hello. Alright, well that's... Huh. Feel like we should combo that with Ole. Let's go here. Pass. They need to get to 5 power to make more soldiers. They could put a weapon on it. We're gonna wait for them to tap out. It is a little awkward, but that might actually do some work. We could also use it to clear out one of the Scorpions. Still pumping Ollie by a 2-2. So I like that. Oh no. Oh no. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Alright, let's go ahead and get this on the board. Let's get in our lick while we can. This is gonna do 5. Oh man. Alright, we got in for 5. Scorpions are up. Don't think they're gonna attack. We wish there was a way to pump our Difex to take this out, but we can also drop Thrashing Dune Worm to take this out, and I kind of like that idea as well. We might end up doing that.
Excellent. The mind control device is nearing completion.
Sir Funchalot, thank you so much for the follow. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream thus far. Ooh, I do like that, but we have a little bit of time there. Let's go ahead and let's get the killer going before they silence. I think that's correct. Let's drop this. Pump here. Oh, actually it's big enough to stop here because it gets the +1/+1. So yeah, we're just gonna capitalize on that. It's okay because if they want to take their whole turn to silence, I think we're in good shape. Ah, okay. Alright, that's a bit of a bummer. We are gonna get the plus here though, so this seems nice. I think now, since they're gonna be able to start making 4/4s and doubling, we're gonna go ahead. We lost our window to killer. I got a little greedy, but that's fine. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Your units with killer. Oh, excellent, 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 excellent. Yes. Okay, so we are gonna be able to drop this, get the +3/+3. We are still gonna scout. Don't really care for a relic. We're gonna bottom that. We are gonna go ahead and killer here. Get this bad boy off the board. If they want to take their turn to make 1 sword, that's fine. We will cut ties it next turn. Don't think we need to attack just yet. We are going to continue playing our power, developing, prepping for the... give me a second, guys. I want to watch Glowzy, your match, so... I think this is safe. We're probably going to cut ties here and then start bashing with these guys. Thrashing Dune Worm, man. Being super cute. Love that interaction there. Would like to see our blink off the top to bounce this and play double killer. But sadly, we have all our power turned on. Let's... I like getting in for the beats. Let's go ahead. I don't think we want to cut ties, honestly. They're going to make infinite blockers. Let's just cut ties here. Get in this way. See what they do here. We'll have a way to block here. Ollie's just gonna start getting in massive chunks of damage. If they want to get one of these guys off the board, they do not, and that's fine. Now they're on a clock. We're gonna hold power, make them think we have something. According to challenge round 2 is Thalia versus Darth, John Skippy, Jedi versus Glowzoo. Okay. Oh no, because Skippy isn't here right now. Oh, this is excellent. So once again, we're able to silence here. What? Hold on. What did it get? All right, well, Revenge, we'll go ahead and just silence. And bash again. They're forced to block here. They take a ton of damage. Okay. Deck's still doing what it do. Sorry, yeah, since Skippy was gone, hold on. Drawing a card, getting an extra power. They're getting up there. Let's see if they're able to do something. Watchful on Manara. Doing some work. We could just bash. Attack for 3. They block, kill one of these things. That doesn't seem great. Let's see. If we attack with all 3, probably kill this. Block here. This guy goes unblocked and can swing. This guy gets it. Well, they have to block here. This will block here. Really wish we had some more gas. Trying to think. They just double block? Yeah. Let's see what they do here. If we lose it, that's fine. Interesting. Really valuing the spider or the scorpion. Oh, their Thrashing Dune Worm comes back. Double attack. Oh no. Oh no. Ollie. Ollie, no. No, Ollie. And this guy's gonna be able to clear out the board. Oh man, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. Oh, this could be turning in Thalia's favor very quickly here. Very quickly. They're still at 7, but we need to see some gas. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Kaif is coming back down, and we're flooding out so bad right now. So bad. Oh, Sword of Unity! Yes. Yes. Alright, so I think Thalia has firmly turned the corner now. Picking up at Eviscerate, just a turn too late. Nothing going on our end. So we're just going to pass here. I think this is all she wrote now. Thalia going to come in. Oh, with the follow-up obelisk! Yes! That's all she wrote. Good game. Thalia coming back and taking it down. Alright. Alright here. This doesn't seem like... Oh, man, we're going to redraw this. Man, I'm not very excited about this hand either, but we are on the play. I don't think I want to go down from 3 power, so we're going to keep this. They were on Ixton. We did see that earlier, so that could prove for them to be quite an issue. We're going to see how far we can get. We do have our, ironically enough, cutting down on power on Shadow, and we still have double Shadow. Seeing our 6 drop coming up here is a bit of a bummer. Yeah, but then I lost one as well, Thalia, to only having Shadow Influence, so that's why I just counted the 2 games that actually mattered. We played 4 games, and only 2 of them were back and forth, so you had it 2-0. Looks like we're in a bit of trouble here. We're gonna blink whatever they play. They didn't play anything, which actually worked out quite well for Glowzoo, because now we just are stuck. Yeah, we're in pretty bad shape here. Yep, that's fine. Still not drawing anything. Close his message out of there. We'll wait. I don't want to bounce that back into their hand. We'll wait for them to do something. Cruciation, good answer. Should we get our other power? Alright, I guess I should have valued like some Seek powers or something better, but there we go. Alright. Man, really don't want to put anything on the board, honestly. This will just go ahead and drop Obelisk and pass. This is fine. Like, until they put an equipment on it. If they pump it or something, we're in trouble. But we both have Blink and Cruciation. We are taking quite a bit of damage here. Steely-Eyed Pistolier. That seems like a bit of an issue. Gain us 3 life. I don't want him to really explode all over us. We could drop our Voidbringer to then slap a Falchion on it. I think we're still kind of okay doing that. Let's go ahead and kill this guy. We have a fast spell. So, of note, we need to keep that in mind when Death Strike becomes a thing. But I think at this point now, we just want to save our life total. Keep it as high as possible till we bridge the gap there. Okay. Yeah, seems good. Matron could start gumming up the board. I think I'll do that. We do have to worry about a potential kill spell. Plus, remember, it's making 2/2s every turn, which negates both of these unless they play the spell. So, let's see. Oh, man. Alright. Ouch. Yeah, that's a doozy. It's a good ramp. We are going to go ahead and just eviscerate that. Get that annoying thing off the board. We could falchion here, but I don't think there's a need to. Yeah, let's go ahead and just eviscerate. Get that guy off the board. It's fine, Siri. No need to attack. Still want to keep this guy back. That's a bit of a bummer. Yeah, if you guys can battle it out. I'd rather you guys get more gameplay hats on Lamps and Darthenos, so. Okay, yep. And they'll be able to play it. We'll kill it again, but it's still getting huge. Yeah, it's really good for them. We're definitely not taking 11 here, so let's go ahead and chump block. We do have to worry about potential overwhelm effects. Let's see. Could blink that to get all the weapons off of it. That could be a thing. I don't want to take too many hits from that. First off, let's go ahead and just kill this guy again. Still have another fast spell. We need to be careful about that. I feel like I have them on a pump, to be honest with you. I feel like if it was a burn spell, they would just kill this and swing. There's the hammer. Hammer going across the board. Yeah, so let's go ahead and just block here. Yeah, taking a good hit. We knew that was coming. No surprise there. Then block here, and that's probably still going to be all she wrote. We have an answer, just not to both. See what their follow-up play is. Okay. Alright, yeah, they just flooded the board. We can't handle that, sadly. We do have a blink for this or that. Let's see if we have any other outs. Don't think we do. We just got stuck on power a little too long. They really going off with Tell It. So that's all she wrote. GG, my friend. And game one goes to Glowsuit, just powering out with a killer Winchest deck. Starting to think I didn't draft enough 2-drops. I thought I did. The majority of my curve is actually at 3 when you really look at the deck, but apparently it's not playing out that way. A little bit of a bummer, but that's okay. At least you guys get to see other decks going ham. Dude, there we go. Alright, alright. Go ahead and get our another time going. Finally, we get to see some action. Let's see if we can get our Terrazon down and then hook up the old Twilight Hunter on it, shall we? That thing's a little scary, especially with the weapons they have, but the fact that we do have a silence effect in our hand, I think I actually want to wait for them to weapon it up. Let me think. What else are we doing? We have Eviscerate next turn. Let's see. I'm gonna be a little patient. Let's see what they do. Whatever weapon, they can't do the weapon and the tribute in the same turn. So I think we'll have a window for them to put the weapon down. Okay, that seems fine. I don't think we need to eviscerate. They are stuck on power. Notice they did not play their 2-drop. Reinvigorate. That's a little bit of a bummer, but we are going to go ahead and Death Strike it. So we did end up capitalizing a little bit. Let's see if that's enough to get us through. We are going to hopefully draw power to drop Thundering Terrazon. Needs to be our Time Sigil. They did make their third power, so that was just enough. They did eat up a decent removal spell. Tokos coming down. Don't think I want to risk it right now, so we are just going to drop Tokos. I don't think it honestly matters. So we're going to go ahead and just twist now. They could have access to Extract and Torch as well, but right now I think it's there. Alright, see, so it wouldn't have mattered anyways. That was good. We are fine with that for the most part. It allows us to continue to develop our board. Hopefully, should we get power. Our awkward thing is our 6 power is going to be Shadow, I can tell already. We're just going to silence that. I think that's fine. Pass. We have 2 killer effect. We have all the removal in the world. Just need now some units. I'm okay them using a pump spell here. No reason not to. They're probably just triggering. Yep, there you go. Yeah, taking out the Trailmaker, absolutely correct play there. Solid for them. Getting the Spelunker, and of course not being able to play, not having the 5th power now to play our ramp spell. So that worked out very well for them. Just being a turn too late as usual. Hammer coming down, that's fine. We'll take our Lick of 5. They are going to get the pump. So something is coming across quite big, but probably just gonna go ahead and banish. Do we want to take another Lick of 5? I think we can wait on the Power Stone. Reason being is we literally have nothing going on right now. Question is if we want to banish or eviscerate. Eviscerate hits more things, but is slow versus banish being fast. So let's go ahead and just get in there, and we will just eviscerate. We're going to try to activate the mill portion to get whatever they war cried for 3, because hopefully that's beneficial. So let's see if we get lucky. We did. The last card we milled them was the Ollie, and we got 3 of their power, including their fire, so hopefully that works out in our favor. It's looking tough though for us. Still kind of rough. We would have gotten a ton of cards off of Thunder and Karasaur. Okay, let's go ahead and just get our Colony Matron online. And we'll bash. What? Why'd they have a stop there? That's awkward. What do they have at 0? Oh, they have Void. Okay. Good to know that they have the Void Bound. There it is. Or Last Chance. Okay, so let's see what they're getting back. Getting back Ollie seems pretty solid. We do have an answer for Ollie. Actually, multiple answers. Let's see if they shift or not. They do not. So I think the fact that we have an answer for Ollie means I'd rather just kill it. It's Void Bound, they're not getting it back, and then we could save Vara's Choice for things like Kaifus. That sounds a little bit better. We do have a blocker, so let's just go ahead and ramp here. Take the window so we can play more of our spells should we be able to. We will of course sack our 1/1 to block Ollie. Then next turn we'll have the option of banishing as well as Vara's Choice. I think that's solid. Tell it coming down. Doing some work. Blocking here. So silencing Tellet. Alright, let's silence Tellet. Get him back in the hand. Kill Ollie. And we're once again chump blocking, so let's just get in there for 4. Next turn, do we have Dinosaur yet? We don't, right? I think I'd rather capitalize on the +2/+2 killer on this. We're gonna keep trading off here. Ooh, that's really good. Nice. Of course, Falchion coming down with no units, so we'll pass. Lozu wrecking our day here. Coming in for 7, no answer left in sight. Looks like it's going to be short order for us. Mind you, they were stuck on power initially. Just came back super strong. No way to even activate the Voidbringer, which is a little bit of a bummer. We have to chump block, if not we're just going to die. We aren't even able to... Yeah, I think that's all she wrote, guys. Lozu coming down. We could play Hunt for the Nightfall to hopefully draw 2 cards to get out of this, but that doesn't seem great to me. Or pass. If we draw a power, we'll be able to kill one of the things, so let's go ahead and block more damage. Sucks that we're gonna die here. 13, because we could have pulled the Fashion and get in for 14 to get back, but they're coming in too strong. And once again, I think that's all she wrote. Glozu playing it very well, low to the cuff, then ending it with Leave a Witness. Drawing 1 guy to get back something, but that's not going to be able to stop the onslaught, even with power. So Glozu takes it down 2-0, and I go packing. Hats on Lamps. Alright, let's see what we're looking at. Alright, Tellet and Kaifus coming down. 2 All-Stars apparently for this format. Interesting to go. Fire Sigil. John Holo goes up to... plays a Seraph Master Technician. Is that what the Tactician? The Grand Strategist. Decides to charge up the Warcry on Kaifus. Swinging there on a flying charge. Endurance Reckless Warcry. Going up to 9 off the Tellet. Minimizing Hats on Lamps team. Swinging in for 9 and still being back on defense. Let's see if... Yep, and he decides to twist, getting a Gear Master. When you play a Sentinel, draw a card, give Gear Master a +1/+1. 1 second death. Let's see who's done with this round. And Hats on Laps calls it in, giving John Julio the win. Alright, so here we go. John Julio on the play. Pyro Knight coming down for Hats on Laps. Early aggression, but John Julio has an answer in the form of Hojin. Absolutely backbreaking 2-drop in any format. Let's see if Hats on Laps has an answer, if they're just gonna smash in. 2-time ECQ top 64 competitor Gauntlet Maniac right here. You are killing it, Glowzoo. Absolutely smashing people. Alright, Pyro Knight coming in. Obviously, John Julio decides not to block, thinking that the lifesteal off Hojin so much stronger. Hats on Laps playing a 2-2 Outlaw. And, of course, as typical, turn 3. Oh, interesting. Decides to pre-combat play the Battle Mage. Not quite sure what the logic was there, but obviously there was no reason not to. So right now, Rakano versus Rakano. Let's see if we're going to see some third color action going on. Both of these players have defeated a Dire Wolf employee, giving them the renowned and sought after Bear Claw. Okay, so Warhelm coming down, giving Warcry 2 to the first striker, coming in, simply not being able to block by Battle Mage, and the Torch finally coming down, taking out Hojin before he's able to ramp. But turn 4, this is going to be some things for John Julio. He has the option of Navani, the War Singer, as well as Geomar. He's going to decide to attack first, and gets in there for 3, and then goes in with the Navani War Singer, figuring it's better to even get one Warcry off the rest of his deck in a Rakano matchup. I need to craft 1 card for today's deck. Oh man, but the Gauntlet grinding is the most important part of Team Gauntlet. I believe it. Alright, so Crackback. Ooh, Retribution off the top. Let's see if John Julio wants to use it or wants to continue to develop his board playing Geomar. Right now, it seems like both opponents are perfectly fine in a race situation. You really have to wonder what Hats on Lamps has over the top. John Julio decides he wants to stem some of the bleeding and plays a Retribution post-combat with Onslaught trigger to not only kill the Rakano Outlaw, but also silence it, so that thing's not coming back anytime soon. Excuse me. Hats on Laps goes to the 5th power, trying to debate on what to do here. What you making, Thalia? I might have to join you guys, Erlin. I don't think I have the time to grind it, but I do enjoy some good Gauntlet. It's what we were doing before we started the stream. Or the draft, actually. Doing some Winchest Armory on Gauntlet here. Alright, let's see what's going on. Hats on Lamps suspiciously passes with 5 power up. Not sure if it's a tempo play or not having enough power to do both things. John Julio starts their turn off by just attacking here. Obviously, Navani. Oh, bottoms up coming down. Coming up, making a 6-1 Pyro Knight that will be able to stop Navani. He still takes the 3, or they still take the 3 from the Battle Mage, going down to 8. John Julio follows up with the Geomar. Is there, oh, and a Conflagrate, taking out the Geomar. Very good turn for Hats on Lamps, I feel like. Definitely worth the tempo play. Oh, and Order of the Spire coming down, immediately followed the Empower trigger, taking it from a 5-5 thanks to Warcry to a 10-10. Oh man, is John Julio going to have a way to get past this roadblock of an animal? Decides to go wide right now and continue deploying his threats. Alright, coming in for 20, decides Hats on Lamps only has one way to win this game, and that's to start smashing in. Oh man, tough play now, but Martial Ironthorn comes down for John Julio, triggering the double Empower, so going up to 7 for, oh man, this is going to be tough. I think we gotta see what Hats on Lamps draws, and it is, oh, Vanquish on the top, taking out Martial Ironthorn. So now this Order of the Spire is lethal, and John Julio has to block. Oh my god, Hats on Lamps on 4. What is John Julio top deck? He tops deck a Sigil. That's just not gonna do it. And a 2020 Order of the Spire calls it in, giving the win to Hats on Lamps. Game, set, and match. Wow. Hats on Lamps keeping a really solid hand, 3 power, some openers, early aggression, going with the low Rakano aggro deck that seemed to work out They did have some lucky top decks last game, but that's okay. Deciding to go ahead and search, clean up, going double justice considering they have Vanquisher's Blade in hand. Aurelian Infestation coming down for Thalia, one of the best turn 1 plays you can have. If your opponent explodes, I will have no mercy. Death. Fair enough, Glozu. Alright, Outlaw coming down, getting in the early Warcry triggers. Thalia decides to go ahead and fix as well, looking for double time. Interesting. Probably having the Justice in play, or in hand already. Let's go ahead and get the Warcry trigger off from Hats on Lamps. Second Sigil, and they decide to go ahead and run out the Yeti, which is quite interesting considering the fact that playing Xenon has a chance to have Obelisk and stuff like that, but deciding not to worry about the kill and enemy attachment and rather just start getting an extra damage with the Yeti, start building up that attack. Hats on Lamps on the full aggression plan. Luckily, Tokas coming down with no twist, avoiding all kinds of damage here from both Vanquish and Vanquisher's Blade. So, a Oni Scepter, right? What is it? It's a Scepter something. Shogun Scepter coming down on the Outlaw, allowing Warcry 2. And oh, Bizarre Trickster coming down with Thalia and a Steely-Eyed Pistolier. So the shields are up now for Thalia, able to put up a decent sized wall, all avoiding the removal that is in Hats on Lamps' hands. Also, little small note, the fact that weapons cannot be played, or spells, actually never mind. So Vanquisher's Blade is still able to be played, just no combat tricks on Hats on Lamps' side. Oh, you're talking to him. I was like, wait, yeah, I know that. Alright, so Hats on Lamps in the tank trying to figure out how they want to do this. Deciding to just go ahead and play the Vanquisher's Blade, not activating the Spellcraft on it to continue to get in here. So Thalia decides, hey, I'm good with just a Chump Block. I want to keep my board active. This is risky, so now they have a chance of, they are vulnerable to Trickster coming down, silencing the Outlaw, but they want to get one more Warcry 2 trigger, hopefully seeing if it's taking it off. Trickster doing what it does, silencing both the Scepter and the Outlaw, making it just a vanilla 6-5. Hats on Lamps drawing power does nothing but sends it back to Thalia. Thalia continues to just mercilessly silence the board. You're seeing the power of Trickster asking you if you're enjoying the show. You have to be. Thalia T going ahead and dropping Great Parliament for 2, putting 8 worth of flying power on the board. Hats on Lamps still has an answer 2-1. Let's see now if they decide to crank it off. They do, wanting to value their life total, but the Protect coming down, giving, oh man, Protect just doing work in all these games. Coming in, negating the Vanquish, and Thalia just bashing Hats on Lamps for 8. Oh my god. A Waystone Titan off the top, 10-6, 10-12. Sadly, not being able to do anything with that. Oh, but there we go. Just all according to plan. The Outlaw coming in, takes the Scorpion. So now the coast is clear for Waystone Titan to start bashing in. Oh god, Thalia just silencing the whole team, still swinging for 8. This might be all she wrote. Hats on Lamps, top decking another Sigil, gets in for 10. Chump Block's probably going to happen here. And yep, finally, Bizarre Trickster doing the work, ends up being the Chump Block here, and Hats on Lamps plays their final power, passing it. Thalia still playing conservative, not needing the bash in, goes in for 8. Oh, but Inquisitor Blade off the top, sadly will give one of Hats on Lamps units flying, but not both. Able to stem to prevent both Howls from coming in, and Hats on Lamps concedes game 1 to Thalia T. Wow, that was crazy. Like, early aggression from Hats on Lamps got the momentum, but Thalia was able to stabilize and come back from that game. Watch once again from Hats on Lamps. Alright, get to play an Oni Ronin right on time. Nope, decides to go ahead and maximize the use of their power, playing a Railgun's Disciple on 2, which is extremely powerful. Faced by a Rakano Stranger, which sadly not going to do it. So Hats on Lamps goes in, gets their 2 damage while they can, and probably going to see a follow-up with a Chemo here. Yep, now this is scary. They are running Rujan's Choice in their hand that is able to explode with power. We go double damage. Well, actually, that's not going to stack, so that's fine. But still, double damage on a Kaifas or maybe another pumped unit is going to be explosive amount of damage in one turn if Hats on Lamps is able to do it. They can also combo it off by playing Rujan's Choice on something else and then subsequently giving Railgun's Disciple double damage as well. So of course, still relentless attack from Hats on Lamps, going in with both units. to 3 undepleted power on Thalia's side. She decides there's nothing left to do, takes the 5 damage, and then Hats on Lamps follows it up with a Oni Ronin, considering that they do not have the power for Zuberi. Showing a little bit of desperation here from Thalia T, playing a great Parliament only for 1. Granted, this 4/4 will be able to block most things, if not all things, on Hats on Lamps side, and also offers a little bit of evasion. Nice, Glozu and Death. Was that the match or just the game, Death? Alright, there's the 4th power for Hats on Lamps. Let's see if he decides to use the, I think it's 5 though, right? Yeah, so they're probably going to drop Zuberi. They drop it pre-combat and decides just to pass, not willing to sacrifice a unit into the owl to get an additional damage. Vanquish immediately coming down for Thalia, taking out the Zuberi. Sadly, Zuberi, as powerful as he is just a removal magnet. Rarely do you get to see him hit Inspire, let alone trigger the attack effect as well. But there's the 5th power from Hats on Lamps. Are they going to deploy the Vanquisher Blade here to take out the Owl on attack? And if they do, what unit are they going to put it on? Is it going to go on the Rogon's Disciple or the Chemo? No, it goes on the Oni Ronin. Interesting. So that makes all these attacks have to be a double block by Thalia. Definitely smart, spreading out the damage on Hats on Lamps, being able that he might lose a unit here, but it will cost actually both units on Thalia's side. Thalia decides just to chump block, saving her life total and keeping her ramp there, really needing that extra power from the Trailmaker. Trailmaker swings in immediately. Let's see if that's activating. It is activating an onslaught from Retribution. Let's see where it's going, taking out the Oni Ronin. Apparently not showing quite enough respect for Rogon's Disciple. Jack off the top for Hats on Lamps. Oh my god, the Warcry trigger is making a 10-8. First off, goes into attack. See, there is a pause there from Thalia, but runs out the Jack anyways. This is going to be an issue because now Thalia is at 6 power, and we're seeing a original choice to give 2 of the 3 units double damage. Technically, all 3 units. This is going to be tough. We're going to see a chump block situation from here from Thalia T. Without a doubt, there's just too scary of an opportunity. All these cards now lethal unless she has the 3rd removal spell. So let's see what happens here. Okay. Interesting. And now Hats on Lamps deciding to go for it, going the double damage on the Chemo, as we said, triggering double damage. No other response from Thalia, and the game goes to Hats on Lamps. That early aggression coming out and just never giving Thalia a moment to breathe, giving game 2 to Hats on Lamps. Wow. All right, Thalia T keeping a solid hand, it seems like, lacking a little bit of power, this being a choice. So they do have a little bit of interaction. Oh, there they go, getting their 3rd power, just like the way they planned it up. So I would not be surprised here to see a Seraph on 2, Seraph on 3, and then potentially a Call for Aid on 4. Early ramp and aggression from Hats on Lamps in the form of Yeti Pioneer. Of course, as we planned, the 0-5 Seraph coming down, hopefully to come up the board. Sadly, having Reckless on the Pioneer and having attack trigger means that she's going to block regardless. Is there something coming with the power? There is a single flare take out early blocker, and I guess that's probably a good thing because in this scenario, for the time being, the Knight Chancellor Seraph is a little bit stronger than the Grid Strategist. So Seraph coming down on turn 3, hopefully being able to remove this Yeti Pioneer, but hard to find out. Cinder Yeti coming down, taking out the blocker, which means 6 coming down for Hats on Lamps. Gosh, the aggression from this Rakano deck just being backbreaking. Hats on Lamps continues to deploy more and more threats in the form of Champion of Glory with Quick Draw activated, which is probably the more important side, honestly. Missing, oh man, Thalia team missing their power drop. Let's see if they deploy Trickster or Dispel here to draw a card. They deploy Trickster rather than having a block effect. Of note, silencing or dispelling the champion would make it a 1-1 and allow them to draw a card. They also have Amri's choice to silence a unit or pump their team. Torch coming down, taking out the Trickster. Man, Hats on Lamps just has it all here, almost acting like a constructed deck. Oh man, you hate to see it. Charging Warhelm, giving double damage here to the Pistolier, which means there's a good chance we're going to see a chump block from Seraph. We don't. In fact, they decide, hey, I'm going to win this game off the back of Seraph defending me. So they're just going to open up and take the, what, 8, 6, oh god. Going down to 5, wow. This is interesting. Still lacking power. This is so frustrating. You hate to see this. Let's see. Probably gonna end up chump blocking. Let's see. They could block here. That's overwhelmed. So block here, take 4, go to 1. Yep. So we're seeing the blocks we talked about. Oh, they decided just calling in with the overwhelm. Thalia T reading the writing on the wall and concedes, giving game, set, and match 2 hats on lamps. All right, finally have some gameplay. This seems like a very keepable hand. Very interesting how this is going on. But let's see if we get some value on it. We're gonna keep this. We are on the draw, but we have a little bit of ramp to hopefully get back. No idea what Darthenos is playing, so let's see what's up. Though they are playing on Twitch, or not Twitch, Switch. There you go, Switch. All right, once again, let's just go ahead and get this on the board, pass the turn. Goal is to play Tokas. I'm starting to think like we're just missing a part of our deck. You know what I mean? Like maybe our deck isn't high, like big enough top end. I'm not really sure. I feel like we've only gotten like one. All right. So we're both just kind of sitting around facing each other. My assumption is they're running a bunch of removal now. So let's see what's going on. I'd be hard-pressed to believe Tokas is going to survive this turn. And sure enough, he's not. That's fine. Joke's on him. We actually have no kind of aggression or anything in our deck right now. What is going on here? Starting to feel like I built this deck poorly. Which is part of the fun, I guess. I don't like the fact that they're going to start filtering through their deck at a rapid pace. That seems like a bit of an issue. We have 2 ways of killing it if Tokas should have stayed alive.
Excellent. The mind control device is
Yanukos, right? Yanukos, thank you so much for the follow. Glad you guys are enjoying the stream. Thank you. Oh man, I really want to kill this, but I really don't want to kill it with that. So I guess we're just gonna let them filter. Like, bummer. 1 unit. What's up with this deck? What do you guys think in chat? Do you guys think I just built my deck wrong, or are we getting really bad variance right now? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Yep. Okay. I really do think I'm just gonna end up doing that. Yeah, they're sculpting a perfect hand, getting rid of stuff that's irrelevant. They've already turned on. Interesting, they got rid of scavenging. But I just don't see this. Yeah, okay, there you go. Like, these are really conditional removal, so I just don't feel the need to use them right now when, like, on a 0-1. Granted, don't get me wrong, looting every turn is extremely powerful. JP Christ, thank you so much for the follow. What's that do? Wait, what? Each player discards the top 5 cards of their deck. Yeah, that's fine. Of course, this is gonna be all our gas. Yeah. Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Can we get a unit? Alright, there we go. And it's one that already has killer. That's so cute. Yep, power goes in the bottom. Let's finally get this thing off the board. Thank God. Sweet baby Jesus. Aegis? I told you. Oh God, this is great. This is absolutely great. What? Oh, all right. Well, gosh. Oh God, this is the lulz. The lulz. Let's not give you the war cry. We'll just kill that. Now they reoccur it. Watch. Get it back. You know they will. Yeah. Seems good. Alright. They're finally... Oh. Oh God. And they're 2 power away? Oh, we're in so much trouble. We're in so much trouble. We're doomed. You've got to be kidding me. Alright. Let's kill this dude. Have a fast spell. Oh, hey-o, hey-o. This is a slow spell. It's a slow spell. That's gonna hurt. Alright, I'm gonna do it now because maybe the card we draw we can play. Yeah, we can totally play that card. Sweet! Yes! This is great. Oh, God. Oh, this is fantastic. What are they getting back? Oh! Oh, God. The beats. The beats! Luckily it's void bound. Let's kill this, make that guy huge. Seems like a problem. Yeah, this is a bit of an issue. I think we're just dead. Take 19. So we go to 1 if we don't kill anything this turn. It says void bounce, we can kill it and keep it dead. So that gains us 6. We need something to kill that though. I think we just do this here. It doesn't pump that. Alright, this is gonna hurt. Oh, all this stuff that requires units and we just don't have Nern. Not a 1. Not a 1. Why? Why? Why, deck? Why do you do this to us? Okay. Could this be a comeback? Could this be a comeback? I don't think so. Don't think so. Alright, they played a 1-1. They played a 1-1. We have a chance. They have a fast spell, which stinks. Oh god, please? Survive? Come on. No, no, no! Oh! We were gonna do this! We were gonna do this and do stuff. They getting back. Oh. Oh. Alright, come on, Incarnus. Give us something good. I mean... oh, God. We have a blocker. So, wait. So what are we trying to do? 4, 5, 4, 5. Play this. Block here. I guess that keeps us alive. We get rid of that. I want to do this one, but we need a blocker. We don't have enough to do both. This will let us kill that, but we need to gain life. So let's do this. And that will also, so stop here. Then we trigger, get another thing. Cripple, boot knife. No, we're gonna get a Shara. Because quick draw and deadly works. Play a blocker. Pray they don't have removal, even though we just gave them 2 cards. Of course they have removal. And that's all she wrote. Yep. Game 1, going to Sarkin. I ended up having to take something else for Whispers. I don't remember what it was. Because I thought I was just going to be a light splash in the shadow. So sadly, no, I didn't take Whispers. I wanted it. I really did. Sure. I can't believe we got to play Apex and didn't do anything. Okay, that's what I thought. Marco51, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and pledge. We want power. I didn't think I was gonna say death. I was like, it doesn't sound like you to like my deck. Okay, let's see what we got going on. Alright, play that since it can go either way. Not looking good though. Would like a 2 or 3 drop, not a 5, but alright. That's kind of a wombo combo, but hey, we'll go here, here, here. Joke's on you, bro. That's right, go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, that's right. Card disadvantage, fool. Alright, let's see if we can get some early aggression. We need this to survive for 2 turns so we can drop Stiggy. All the card filtering. Alright, alright. We might be able to race them. We might be able to race them. Because next turn we'll drop Stiggy. Turn after that, drop Obelisk. We do have Tyrant to pick off their guys. Our deck is actually kind of doing what it's supposed to do. Shara going to the Void is a little rough. Let's just bash. Let's Stiggy. I like Stigging here. That way we can keep the aggression. Oh god, are they gonna board wipe me? Malediction. Oh, oh, you sneaky thing, you. Sneaky, sneaky. Let's see. Let's drop. Yeah, because then we can start bashing with everything. I think, let's see, we do this, draws us a card, then we can't do anything else this turn. Play this. Oh, let's twist. Okay, there we go. Twist, get our power. I think that's fine. Play our power, and then bash with the big dudes.
Excellent. The mind control device is nearing completion.
We're running out of time here. Okay, they're chump blocking. That's not a good sign. I'm trying to think if we twist again. You know what? Yep, I'm twisting again. Reason being is we have this, so I'd rather make sure we're able to do it. Yeah. All right, all right. Our deck's doing it. Math Princess, welcome. Welcome to Eternal Journey. My question has been answered. Oh, seriously? Seriously, bro? Oh my god. We just swing with everything? I think we do, right? Hope to recover. Gross. Let's see. They chump block, trade, block, take 3, go to 5. Oh, wait. Because I kind of want to do this, but this is more damage. That would take them to 3. And we could still follow it up with this. Oh, wait. I think this is dead, right? Oh, maybe we should have dropped Shadowlands. I think maybe now we should have dropped Shadowlands to get the extra damage in, but this might be lethal. Math is for blockers. Let's see. I'm pretty sure it is, though. I think we have enough. Yeah, I think so, Laddick. I think so. I guess we'll find out. Let me draw a card, because we're not doing anything else anyways. Okay, it's just power. 6. There we go. We got there. Alright, we gotta win, guys. We gotta win, not off a power screw. Alright, I'm gonna keep this. This is really suspect. I'm hoping Humbug does some work for us. Of course, we see this could... Oh man, this is tough. We have some interaction, but we really need our third power. That's fine. Come on, third power. Third power. That's it. Just give me our third power, we're good. We'll double twist and we'll be fine. Of course not. That would have been too much to ask. Yep. Oh, man. I think this is all she wrote. Alright. Problem is they're going to have removal here. But we have no choice. Yep, they're going to kill it. One more power should get us out of this. Okay. We're still going to just take 2, so their clock isn't super bad. How's your lunch? How's your lunch, Thalia? I wanted to wait and see what they were gonna play. Oh, thank God. Alright. Let's go get Shadow. Still slow. No doubt about it. And it's depleted power, so we can't even do them both. We're gonna get Shadow. Then we will play power. They have removal, so we can wait on Insatiable Ceresaur. Sweet. Okay. So we have some options, guys. Let's draw now. In case we draw power, we can still play it. Yes. Okay, so just the way we wrote it up, we're good. Gonna weigh. Oh man, this is kind of tough. I want to get our third Shadow. Oh, perfect. Thank you for making the decision for us. So let's see. Insatiable or attack. Spend the rest of your power. So I guess we'll pull this. Play this first. Draw out the removal, and then we'll play Behemoth. That seems fine. This is slightly the stronger of the two, but this also lets us find a way. Oh, I guess we could do both. Yeah, let's go ahead and start pressuring them. Let's see. Here. Find a way. Because then this, I believe this will combo with that as well. Alright, that's fine. Probably actually going to play this next turn, to be completely honest with you. Yeah, let's do this. I like this, so now we could draw cards. They're gonna kill it, but we get to draw a card at least. We knew that was gonna happen. Okay. This is a little scary, no doubt about it. Can we deploy both threats? Yes, so we are. Oh wait, why was that? Oh, did I play depleted power? Oh, my bad. That was a misclick. Oh well. We could still save it, so I guess it's not a complete mess. Okay, they're drawing cards. That seems fine. Debating actually about this, because maybe we can bounce a reanimator target. Cough rate is good because it's also fast speed. I think the fact that it's fast speed is underestimated. Let's bounce it. Okay, so all our guys are online now. They reread or something? I thought they already did that. Oh, I guess it was last turn. They're mono removal right now. Alright, let's drop the old listener, because we have our little combo. Reconnaissance draws us cards. This gains us life or profit. Let's reconnaissance. I like drawing cards. And then let's play Ceresaur. Yes, I like this. Because now that both of these are like really good threats that they have to answer. Yep. Okay, expected that. I guess I should put the lifesteal. Gosh, man, mono removal just doing a ton of work for them. It's a little frustrating. We have some reoccurrence, but we're not quite seeing it. Things are lining up quite well for them right now. You'll probably be playing someone else, Death. Okay. Go ahead and get that off the board. Christiane 8, thank you so much for the follow. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't think we need to drop this just yet. I kind of don't, but kind of do. They might have ran out of removal finally. Actually, let's just do this. Let's just do this. See if we get lucky. Oh no, we got a horrible card. Man, I wish we would have drawn any other card but that. Yep. Yeah, I guess we could have, seeing what they had in game one, we probably could have played this a little bit sooner, but yep. All right. Let's see if our pretty little bats can get us there. So they've drawn what? One unit? 2 units. So, I mean, we'll count our blessings. Yeah, no joke. Alright, come on. I mean, and they have removal, so even drawing a unit is bummer. They milled the Grasp of Shadows, so that's really good for us. And Fate Touch, so that's awesome. So now they have 1 solid Reanimator target with, alright. Yeah, so that's great. I mean, I think we gotta hold on to that, right? Like, there's no point in playing that right now. We might have to just start playing stuff for real, though. Oh god, this is exciting. Yeah. Welcome to the wacky world of cube drafting. Oh, all right. And where is it? I'm gonna do this right now before it dies. All right. I'm just gonna get that out of the way. We have our little combo going, so now they can try to remove it all they want. What? No. That is horrible. Oh no. Oh no, what are they gonna take? They're gonna take this? I guess we just let them. Oh god, at least stuff's happening, right? See, he's looking at our hand now like, what the? Hey, I'm really glad Reanimator is viable though. I'm 100% glad that someone finally drafted Reanimator in the cube. Are they writing everything down? Just screenshot it. Yeah, alright, they did take the Falchion, which really stinks. Pass the turn. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh. You just love to see all the stuff and things. Oh, let's go ahead and do our dino. Let's go. Might as well get our killer effects while we can. Question is, do I scout? I kind of don't want to, but I kind of do. Let's do it. That works with this. Nah, that's greedy. Bottom it. I wouldn't doubt it. They update it every time a new set comes out, Naki. So, or Naki, I probably believe it. Alright, let's bash. So, limited combo all-star doing some work here. Okay. Oh, look at them. Look at them being all rude and stuff and killing things. Still don't want to play this. Pass. It's crazy because we're gonna try to win. I like this over that. So, do we have something to get back? We don't. Oh wait, it's a relic. Poop. Yeah. All right. Let's just do this, and then play this. I'm trying to debate if I want to do both. Well, we're gonna have to wait till next turn to do it, sadly, because I want to do both. So we'll pass. 1 for 1 is still giving him plenty of draws. Yep. So yeah, doing that wasn't gonna matter. Okay. Yes. Here and here. Pump. And then we can... Seems kind of awkward, honestly. I want to attack, I guess, but we do one here. Like, needs to have overwhelm. He gains us life. We'll do one to the face. Because we have this and, like, we have stuff and things. So, I think we're good. See what they play. Plus, if they're going to kill something, they're going to kill this over this. So, let's see. Man, what a game. Oh my god. What a beating. Alright. Luckily, they tapped out, so we're good to go. This is bad. This is real bad. Okay. Go ahead and get this guy off the board then. Scout. Not in the gas. We'll bottom that. Let's go ahead and just kill it. No point in killing here, so we'll pass. If I watch multiple streams, do I get more chests? No, you do not, Nikki. It only matches what your primary one is. Oh yeah, Cassandra's answered. Killer Travel is interesting. Nito, and how much blue orb do I get if you stream? If you are streaming yourself, it's based on how many viewers you get. It's tough. That's tough. I think we just need to go for the kill right now. Alright, we took it down. Thank goodness. Got there. What a drug out match, but we luckily got there. Taking it down in 3. Holy cow. Thank you so much for being the admin on this, Darthenos. I really appreciate it. Alright, so it looks like Hats on Labs doing the Rakano thing and coming out swinging early with both Pyro Knight and a Sharpshooter, Highland Sharpshooter on the board. Highland Sharpshooter quite scary in a Rakano deck. Coming in for a simple 5, just pushing. Death really needs to come up with an answer here soon. Not seeing too much removal. Navani coming down, assuming that's what's going to eat up the Extinguish here to stem the bleeding. And yeah, sure enough, Warcry for your entire deck. Extremely powerful, even if it triggers off one time. This does trigger Nightfall though, that gives both players 1 card, an additional card, so we'll see what happens here. Death up against the ropes. Pyro Mage coming in, being a version of card draw for fire / aggro decks, where you kind of have a turn to play something off the top of your deck. Oh, Order of the Spire coming down. Luckily it's for 1. Death, oh, just not seeing it. This might be a short game for him. He has a couple options to play to stem the bleeding, but the aggression, he's gonna have to block here, block the 3, still take 5 going down the 2. Is Hats on Lamps gonna have a way to push through the last 2 bits of damage? Going up here, Order of the Spire, going up to 2, so that's putting us and pumping. Oh, I think that's all she wrote. Death not being able to stem the early aggression from Hats on Lamps, and sadly has to concede game 1 to the aggro deck. Control just not quite getting there just yet. Okay. I'm all about getting paid a ton of money, and that way I can have the free time to do whatever I want outside of that. That's what I was doing when I was a bodyguard. I was deployed all the time, but I made so much money that I was able to travel the world and do stuff. All right, so way better to start from Death here. No 1-drop from Hats on Lamp. Death has a 2-drop in the form of Corendon Steward. Question is, are they going to drop it now into open power or not? There is a pause here, so sadly we would not be surprised to see a torch come down. We did not, so that could also be a bottoms up on Hats on Lamp side. Signal Flare coming down, taking out the Corendon Steward, which is a little bit of a bummer. That could have easily been one of the strongest points of defense for Death. Of course, that could also hide the fact that they have Malediction in their hand. Channel of the Tempest off the top is not going to see play for quite some time here. Probably one of Death's versions of WinCon as well as Advance. Ooh, all the removal in the world here now. Sadly, not being able to play Harsh Rule though, lacking both Justice Sigils for it. Hats on Lamps with a significantly slower start here, finally getting something on the board on turn 4, but to the surprise of absolutely no one, extinguish off or in the hand already to the remove the Vivani. Would not be surprised. That is a clean cut. It also triggers Nightfall, which is good here because Death wants to see additional cards, hopefully to continue hitting his power. For Premium, Geomar comes down, which means he's just going to do a ton of damage because, I mean, Premium always does the work, right? Be interesting to see if Death decides to deploy his forces here or go ahead and Malediction. Decides that I'd rather just get a 1-1 on the board. Not surprised. They're holding back Grave Robber, probably to go in post-Malediction style. I have 2:30 cooking tomorrow. Good luck. All right. Thank you so much for hanging out, Nakiko. Have a great rest of your evening, and thanks for the follow. Thalia Glozu, we still got to fight. We want to be spectated or just go for now. Let's go then. Okay. Yeah, you guys can go ahead and have some fun. Outside of IT, it's shaky, mainly overtime, crunch times and stuff, but you can land a good job. Good luck. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you, by the way, Cassandra, for the real world tip. I really do appreciate it. I know, especially considering you're the head of your department, it means a lot. So thank you. I'm hoping. Because right now I do love circus stuff, but performing 5 nights a week has been wrecking my body. I'm just getting tired of dealing with people. Infamy, how's your day going? I haven't heard from you in a while. Or Sandy. Chastity, you still around, hanging out? All right, Geomar coming in as we expected. The fact that he's a premium means he's getting in for more damage. Ooh. So Hats on Lamps going very aggressive, deciding to drop the Valkyrie Enforcer, not capitalizing on the silence effect, which is why you see it the majority of the time in Constructed. But him being the aggressor figures he got out of the way. He got 1 removal or board wipe out of the way, can go ahead and deploy. But if Death can get the second Justice here, we're going to see, oh, an Ica off the top with Charge and Warcry, gonna come in for 8 damage. Oh man, and double Warcry. That's gonna be a lot of pressure. So 8, seeing 14 damage coming in, putting Death at 1. Cut ties, thankfully, coming in, saving us so much damage. He still got Hats on Lamps, was still able to get 1 Warcry trigger off of this, but thankfully was spared the immense amount of damage. So they're only going to take 6 here, going to 10. Buys them a little bit of time. Still missing that tough second Justice source that would able to not only turn on Akaria, but also get Harsh Rule online. Another 6 coming down for Hats on Lamps, pushing Death to 4. He really needs to see some action on this next draw strat. Oh, and that's all she wrote. Sadly, the pump spell coming off from Hats on Lamps. Torch pumping Geomar, finishing the job. Death having to call it quits fairly quickly. Oh, thanks, Sandy. Glad to see you're still around. Alright, seems like, oh man. What? How is Thalia's Insatiable Ceratosaur able to last so long? Meanwhile, mines get killed. Man, Aurelian Infestation doing a lot of work for Thalia here. Ooh, Harsh Rule off the, or I don't know if it was in hand or not, but Harsh Rule is going to clean up this giant board mess for Glozu, getting a lot off the board. Let's see if they're going to be able to come back. They have plenty of power in their hand if they're just able to find the correct influences. Both having Grimva, Judge of Battles, and Telet at 7. Oathsworn comes in, giving a decent blocker towards Crown Watch Paladin, but that flyer could be an issue. Let's see if they decide to attack, activating the onslaught off of Retribution next turn. They are at 8, so looking, ooh, Geomar off the top. Yep, it looks like they're going to go ahead and go for the Retribution plan. They rather just get something off the board here. Defiance, oh, but it is still going to trigger the onslaught, so they have a little bit of reprieve here. I would not be surprised if they rather just get the, Retribution coming down, taking the 4/4 hour off the board, leaving just a lonely 2/2 for Thalia. Immediately, the Crown Watch Paladin gets in there for 2, taking Glowzu down to 2, getting the Warcry trigger. No follow-up for Thalia, so this might be a window for Glowzu to go ahead and even this out, dropping Geomar. And being a solid blocker. Oh, but a Vanquisher Blade. Slow rolling from Thalia T. Able to not only take out the Geomar, but come in for 5, taking Glowzu down to 1. Meaning that both a Display of Ambition and Desecrate are dead draws. Not being able to play them. Not being able to play Tullet or Grinva. So Glowzu decides he wants to go out. Oh, but using the removal mode of Display. Taking out the Crown Watch. Man, what a bunch of swingy games here. Thalia is still at 19. Do they have a follow-up? Interesting that they had to play their 7th power, so not being able to get the immediately value off of Pillar of Anmar, which means the Annihilate's going to come down and clean it. Oh, the swings from this. Top deck Champion. Champion not activated, just a lonely 3/3. Will this be enough to beat down? Oh my god! Chemo's Bladebreaker coming down, making the unactivated Champion of Chaos now a 10/10 Warcry. And now both opponents are facing clocks. Will this be enough? Will Glowzu come down? Does Thalia have an answer? She does not! And Glowzu takes it down. Wow! What a swingy back and forth. This is crazy. To the board. That was insane. Alright, Crown Watch Paladin coming down to the 2-drop for Glowzu this time. Thalia T getting all her power, dropping a Steely-Eyed Pistolier. Steely-Eyed Pistolier quite scary in this cube as there is a Blitz combo. So anything that develops double damage. Does Thalia risk the block here or not? Having the Defiance up for next turn. Well, I guess Defiance Dispel. I think they just block here. Sure enough, they do. And there's no follow-up from Glowzu, so not able to bait. Oh, but they wanted the Tribute trigger here, giving them +2/+2 weapon on Iron Fist Chancellor. So once they hit 5 power, they're able to start spitting out 4/4 soldiers, unless they're able to obviously put any other weapons on top of Iron Fist Chancellor here. Satiable Sarasaur coming down for Thalia that can easily run away with the game. All what she has to do is not play anything with her power and attack. Dispel coming in, drawing a card, shutting down the Memory Treasure, and deciding, you know what, I can wait on the Sarasaur. Let's go ahead and get a solid board presence. A little premature on the Dispel. Not that it was wrong, but obviously Macto coming down, being a real solid threat. I think Thalia is still okay considering that they have Bizarre Trickster in hand, which can not only come down but can also repeatedly silence both Iron Fist Chancellor as well as Macto. We're seeing Iron Fist Chancellor activated to make a 4/4 and Macto getting in for the air for 5. So both board states seem pretty solid. Iron Fist giving a little bit of ramp to her power. And of course, we're seeing, as expected, Trickster coming down, silencing Iron Thorn. That could be an endless supply of threats right now. And Macto able to get in another attack, equipped with a 3/3 sword to give triple Warcry. And a Defiance going to slow down and stem the bleeding here. It's going to be interesting if we're going to see a silence effect next turn or just a pump. But considering that that was the 8th power for Thalia, oh nope, rather just go ahead and silence. Take the time. We're not aggressive yet. We can wait on the Obelisk. So 8th power coming down, leaving the blink. Would not be surprised to see a blink here end of turn, just to make sure they draw a little more gas, maximizing on their power use, especially since they not do a second silence on the Trickster here or attack with the Insatiable Sarasaur. Blink coming up. Let's see what they do here. Go ahead and go with the Obelisk, pumping the team. Are there going to be any attacks this turn? Notice if they attack with the Sarasaur, that does eat all their power, so they're not able to leave Blink up. Yep, they decide it's okay. I'd rather get in with a 10-10. Once again, Sarasaur eating up the rest of the undepleted power, making it to, and Glowzoo decides to go ahead and block with everything. Thalia goes ahead, gets the 2-for-1 here at minimal cost, costing very little to the board considering they still have a very strong board presence with Obelisk activated at 8 power, giving all their team a +2/+2. Playing more power, still capitalizing, working up towards that Iron Thorn ultimate, which will really cause Glowzoo to decide on whether they want to keep deploying threats or hold back until that ultimate comes down. Super shiny Iron Thorn really going to town with that shotgun that looks more like a machine gun considering how quickly it's firing off. Both opponents kind of like in a little slight stalemate, neither of them wanting to trade off units just yet. Let's see what the breaker is. Yep, just to be safe, enjoying the show and silencing some more units from the Bizarre Trickster, and Thalia T decides to bide some time and pass. We're seeing that triple war cry from the hammer earlier activated on a Rakano Stranger, making another 5/5. Looks to be like both opponents are flooding right now, but of course this does favor Thalia, once again working up towards that activation of Iron Thorn. My favorite back and forth was the aggression from Thalia versus me in turn 5. Stone Kiln Titan into more aggression. Then I get to SST to stop her flyers. But then she turned to Tutor to the Valley and forced to silence it and do lethal. Yep, that was a good one. There were some really good swinging matches today. Hey there, Hypnotized. I didn't even see you. I apologize. Yeah, Shimra. So hopefully even if you didn't appreciate the draft, you're enjoying the gameplay. Thank you so much for staying around and watching it. Finally, we're trying to see some someone trying to break parity here. Glowzoo comes in with the 8/8 silence Macto. Double block from Thalia, almost thinking about a trick, but decides, I'd rather just get the Steel-Eyed Pistolier off. Voidbringer coming down with the Onslaught, which is going to have a Dark Return, semi-dark return attached to it. Getting back, oddly enough, the Macto. Let's see what was else in their Void. Yeah, I guess... Yep, Bizarre Trickster doing work, silencing everything. They decide, you know what, I'm just going to get the biggest unit back. And we're finally seeing the ultimate come down for Iron Thorn, pushing some pressure. I would not be surprised to see a counterplay board wipe from Glowzoo here. Instead, they just held back a mage and decides to cancel it out, giving the win to Thalia. Ooh, a card we've not seen from either Glowzoo is the Bereaved Stranger as well as Scrap Tank. So this is going to be interesting. A significantly slower hand from Glowzoo. We'll see if Thalia is able to come out the gate swinging or not. If we're going to see a delayed match like last time. Okay, we got a form of board wipe here as well as card selection, being able to eliminate removal spell or even attachment to include the Obelisk should Glowzoo feel kind of read that in between the lines. We see a turn 2 Iron Fist Chancer come down, this time not activating the Tribute. Of note though, any additional weapons that do get placed on Iron Thorn are copied whenever you do make the copy. The Tribute just gives it an automatic weapon. So a 3/3 coming down, stopping the attacks or the onslaught of Iron Thorn. Or Iron Thorn? Iron Cast, wait. Iron Fist, there we go. Too much iron in the Crown Watch. Okay, Glowzoo decides just to play a vanilla 3/3 Champion of Chaos, hoping to activate it later on, or maybe just rather get stuff on the board. Their pseudo board wipe will in fact not hit either of their units, so that might be a cause to deploy the board. So hopefully Thalia continues to deploy units. Glowzoo hitting their 5th power and playing a Scrap Tank here, which could prove to be quite a game changer, because now all these cards that would have essentially traded are just going to pump up the Scrap Tank. Now there is a little bit of awkwardness there. Oh, Sword of Unity coming down. That is fantastic, because for those of you that don't know, the Iron Thorn actually makes a copy of the weapon. It's not like a generic weapon, so any copies of Iron Thorn that are made are going to get a Sword of Unity on them. That is going to be absolutely huge. Glowzoo has to find a way to deal with Iron Fist Chancer now, or it's just going to threat to run away the game. Sure enough, that's what we're seeing now. The devastating setback will break the Aegis. They're going to attack in here, hopefully trying to get a trade. They're probably just going to trade it. That's going to activate the Onslaught of Retribution that will not only silence Iron Fist but kill him as well, which is a much needed thing. So Glowzoo dodging a bullet there. That was going to get look very bad for him quickly if Thalia was able to even just activate Martial Iron, or Iron Fist one time. That doesn't mean they're out of the woods yet, with Knight Chancellor Seraph still being only 2 turns away from their activation, or actually 1 turn. I apologize. I stand corrected. That's right. They did bring it down to 7 from 8, didn't they? And then they lowered her choice as well. I forgot about that. Scrap Tag coming in, seeing no real reason not to unless there's a pump spell. Amory's Choice coming in as a +3/+3. That is going to get rid of Scrap Tank. But of course they have the last chance in hand. I think that's why they were more than willing to make that trade here. Thalia probably really looking for that 7th power. Nope, they don't need it. Why? Because they have a Sword of the Vanquisher's Blade. Not only taking out Macto, definitely, also activating the Killer to take out Champion. A great 2-for-1 there for Thalia. The value out of Thalia's deck is just really coming through little by little, outclassing Glozu, really taxing their removal. It is a bummer now that Voidbound is been activated, so now Last Chance not really doing much on this board. Question is, are they going to block? And they do. There's the trade. The funny thing is Thalia not realizing how valuable that Voidbound was actually being, considering there is the Last Chance in their hand. But we do have perfect information. Thalia does not. Interested to see what they get back. Sure enough, Scrap Tag coming back, being the most valuable unit in the board. And Scrap Tank coming down, creating 2 more Grenadins to feed the fuel, giving chump blockers. Let's see. Ooh, Pillar of Amar coming down. And making a 5/5 right off the bat. Man, so much value coming out of these decks, guys. And this is limited. Chemo coming down, which was the game changer and game winner in the game 1. Let's see if Chemo's Blade Breaker weapons will come into play here and battle it out. But, oh man. This is tough. This is tough. Random units, so we see a 1/1 being bumped up to a 2/2. Glozu wants the A space. Let's see how Thalia decides to block this. The Harsh Rule being a fantastic top deck. Thalia decides, you know what? I don't want to take any of it. I'm going to block everything. Maybe reading the Harsh Rule, maybe not. But Harsh Rule coming down, able to reset the board. Now, this did take up all of Glozu's power, so Thalia will have the first chance to redeploy units in the form of Tokas, which is not bad, not great either. Let's see. Ooh, actually, I stand corrected. Influence is definitely choking Glozu here. Not only not having the 7th power for Grinva, but also missing the triple influence for both Justice and Shadow. Not able to deploy anything. Are they able? Call for aid coming off for Thalia. Now, 3 damage at 23 life is a slow clock, so Glozu does have time to come back from this. Let's see if they do. It all depends on how aggressive Thalia's draws are. Oh man, you hate to see it. Amelie off the top, another great board stabilizer, but not as good in your hand. That influence cost really paying the price here. This is starting to get into short order for Thalia. Coming in, puffing the Thrashing Duneworm, pumping both the Tokas and the Doomworm, adding 4 power to the board. That is going to pump them, activate them. Blink, bouncing back. Okay, solid exchange there. Sadly, it is going to buy Glozu some time, but drawing a Fire Sigil, not able to get them back in there. Tokas coming back as expected. We're running out of time. Glozu has to find something off the top of their deck and soon. And oh gosh, another Fire Sigil. Seems like influence cost is just going to cost. It's just going to call it in here. Thalia smelling blood in the water, going for lethal, twisting Tokas to the end, and taking the game set match. Game 2-1, Thalia to Glozu. What a fantastic exchange, man. Okay, let's see. John Julio with a pump to tell it in hand. We have a last word. Oh boy, is he gonna activate that is crazy. Okay, turning on the quick draw, Deadly coming in, clearing up the board, and then Death's last word is going to finish it, being all she wrote, killing John Julio. become a little more lax when you're like, oh, I'm for sure getting X amount of fixing. So I'll keep playing on. Like I said, I'm planning on changing the cube every couple of weeks, like every 3 to 4 weeks. So I might make like more greedy cubes and less greedy cubes. So we'll see how it goes. I do appreciate your feedback though. Just 4 seek power, yeah, that might be correct, you know. All right, let's see. Enforcer coming down, silencing the opposing Icaria. I think you're right. Maybe we'll try that for the next format next week. Is give everyone 4 seek power. Okay, extract off the top, taking out the Enforcer, giving us a cushion life totals. 5th power for death. See if they decide to do anything with it or just leave back open power. They go ahead and deploy Ollie. Do they shift? They do. So that's going to at least offer the chump block to add a +1/+1 on Ollie. Sure enough, John Julio isn't scared and goes in for it. John Julio goes in, +1/+1 on Ollie, assuming that he has an answer, maybe trying to get Ollie up to 4 power, so he has a killer for it. Death plays their 6 power, holding off on that removal, not really seeing a need to break the Aegis off of Battle Mage. Maybe I'll talk a little about it in Discord, Thalia. Ooh, Battle Hammer coming down. That's one of the strongest cards in this cube, I feel like. It does so much work. Hammer of Might, just doing some serious work here. Ollie, still shifted, not doing much right now. Corendon Steward comes down. Let's see if John Julio has an answer to it, or if... yep. That's one way. Inquisitor Blade Voltroning up on the Battle Mage. We've seen this in Limited. We're seeing this in Limited again in Cube. Just Voltroning up your Aegis unit and getting in there. Sad part is, let's see if Death decides to chump block here with the bat, or if they're going to go ahead and simply take the 9. They do. Gutsy move, considering John Julio has had multiple pump effects here, but they decide, oh man. Retribution followed up, taking the colony guy off the board here. Yeah, man, this is tough. What do you see from Death? I think Death is just kind of out of options at this point. They can attack with both, but not able to trigger the tribute off of End of the Story. It's not going to be able to get through the Aegis, and Death has to call it in here. Hats on Laps on the play. We are on the draw with 2 power plus a Trailmaker. We're going to have to keep this. Our power hasn't been that great today, but we do have a little bit of ramp. Hopefully that's enough to stem some of the bleeding from Hats on Lamp's early aggression. Them dropping Ronin is not a good sign for us. We did get our 3rd power, so we are going to try to ramp. Hopefully we can get to the late game. Maybe Falchion will get us some recovery. Sadly, we aren't able to trade here. Pyromage coming down, so 1 and a 2. Most likely going to have a 3 drop. Alright, let's get triple time going. We're going to take minimum 4 here. Would not be surprised if it's more damage. Hopefully we don't get the signal flare that we saw earlier. That would be... Alright, Chemo coming down. 4th power. We could drop a Sandworm. I would like to honestly drop it with Killer activated to be able to take some... But we can't just sit here and take multiple attacks. So we are going to go ahead and play it. Block Chemo probably. Because Trick's just... Okay, sweet. Alright, we have a little bit of a reprieve. Thank God. So let's go ahead and drop the Archaeologist. Keep ramping. I actually messed up there. We had Shadow in hand. So actually should have been a time. Hopefully we don't drop our Terrazon. We are going to 100% silence any flyer. Oh. Okay. Let's drop... What do we get? We got Berserk, Endurance, and Warcry. Of course, like I told you guys, absolutely amazing draws here. Or rolls on Kaifas. So we... Okay. We have a good option for that. Let's see. This would give it 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so that wouldn't work. It would have comboed off of this because this is still active. It is a passive ability, so the killer would still give him the plus, but that wouldn't be very good. We could berserk and hope to trade and get stuff back, but we actually don't have much reoccurrence as well. I think we're just gonna silence Jack for really needed something a little bit better. This is our window to kill him though. We could C5. Nope. Yeah, this is our best bet. He does have endurance as well. Could kill or something and then leave him back and then berserk the next turn. But I don't want to let him attack and pump his team. Let's just kill her. Or could Falchion here. Killer this doesn't seem that great. Let's see. I think I'm gonna wait a turn. Might Falchion here. You give us 5 in the air. We do have to be aware of, yeah, see, stuff like that. So that's one of the reasons why I didn't want to. Okay. Can we take 8 here? Yeah, because we're going to gain 5, so I think that's fine. Trying to think if we want to kill her. Don't think so. No fast spell, so this is our window. But right now we have good blocks, so I don't want to waste it. We'll probably get a chump block here, though. I think that's correct. I'm definitely glad we silenced Jack when we did. I really wish there was a way to get. I don't think we took the last chance. I don't remember now. Pretty sure we didn't. We were all winners after that glorious game of one last word. Yeah, for sure. Vanquisher's Blade coming down like we suspected. Yep. So now we're in a little bit of trouble. Let's. Oh, they killed both our guys though. That seems not great. Let's do this. We're not in a very good racing situation now. This can get up to a 4, 5, 6. Just can't block that. Oh, this is so frustrating. Might just die to that. Yep, let's pass. Take another 8. It's funny because our deck has removal. We're just not seeing it right now. This is what happens to our deck. I feel like our deck's only drawn like half the deck at each game. You know what I mean? So let's see what their follow-up play is. All right, yeah, that seems like all she wrote. GG. We'll block 10, take 8, and then yeah, we just don't have anything going on off the top. So well played. Game 1 goes to Hats on Lamps. We do not. We're gonna redraw this. Nope. Going down. Going down. All right. All right. We have a little bit of play. Let's see. Should have probably held back on Duneworm, I guess, last game. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, let's Trickster now. They have to have specifically Torch to take it out. Signal Flame is not going to work. We're just not going to block. Interesting that they ran that out there. Very interesting indeed. We have our triple shadow, so let's go get our time. We're not blocking, so let's jam. We're not blocking with Trickster. We're just going to silence everything. Yep. Chemo, alright. Oh, yeah, don't need to kill her just yet. Just silence here. Pass. Then we'll silence here. We are going to take 6 here. We're in a tough spot. We're not out of it yet. Good thing about Trickster as well is the fact that we're able to... We could pump here. Okay. I'm hesitant to pump here because I want to keep everything. Yep. So we're not able to pump anyways, which is a little bit of a bummer. Let's go ahead and silence here. Play our power. Once again, we'll eat it here. Eat another 6 going down. But the next turn we can kill her here, making this. We can take out the 3-4. We'll have another 3-4 to block. I want to keep everything so far under the 3 mark or under the 4 mark. Yeah, I think we're just dead at this point. Okay. That was actually not a bad draw for us. They have a pump spell.
Excellent. The mind control device is nearing completion.
Could kill her. Oh man, this is so awkward. I think we just need to do this. Gain us some life, pass the turn. I think we need to hold it, but they have a pump spell. Mind game 87, thank you so much. Oh man, that's harsh. Alright, that's a bad window for us. That stinks too, because that, alright, so I think we're just dead here. Yep, we can kill her. This still take 5 and we're dead. Good game. That's all she wrote. Mind Game 87 and Shimra 3, thank you guys so much for the follow. Love your talk, Jedi. So much content. For those of you that are new, I do encourage you to join the Discord and have a conversation in the Cube Draft channel. Sure, we'll keep this. I really don't like 5 power hands, but our deck is a little power hungry, so we'll see. And we have a way of getting card advantage back. So, ooh, there's a little bit of one of our combos. I'm really glad you had a good time, Death. Thank you so much, Hats on Lamps, for being a participant of it. And same thing, Death. Always great to have you. Yep, we're going to take quite a bit of damage from that. Hopefully, this guy will be able to get us back into it. Still think I'd rather play this over this on 4. So, well, be ready, Death, because next month is going to be a pauper or peasant cube. This is interesting. This is a little less. Let's just take this to give us some action next turn. Okay, it's a bit of a problem. All right, so considering that, I think we are gonna have to go all in. We can do this. Yeah, let's just do this. Yeah, Death, yeah. So hopefully we have one more turn where they can't kill this. Just one turn. If they do, we at least have some backups. Oh, sweet mother of... Aha. Oh, God. Thank you, Sandy. I really appreciate it. All right, so... let's do this first. All right, removal spell. Removal spell, please. For all that is holy. Removal spell. Oh! Oh! Oh gosh, we got... these don't work. Alright, guess we're taking another 7 drop. Oh gosh, darn it. So, do we roll the dice? We roll the dice, right? Oh god. See? Exactly what I'm talking about. Killer, Overwhelm, and Quick Draw, which is not bad, but that doesn't stop this thing. Oh. Alright, so they didn't have an answer to this. We can attack this and stop the Warcry trigger. I mean, are we gonna chump block? Let's see, they hit us. So Rujan's Choice would be the only thing that kills us. +4 would make 15 take us to 1. They can oh, we have to block here. Well, it has Overwhelm though, and Warcry too. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, it's a no, my god, thought I was extinguished. Oh, we did get the removal spell, and I did that in front of everyone to see that. Oh, I always do that. Oh my god, I totally thought it was extinguished, not. Yeah, quick. Oh. We had it, and I pitched it. Oh, I'm so salty. Oh man, what a bad one. Oh man, that was great. Oh, we had the chance too. We were doing so well. I can't believe I pitched that. I literally, that's what happened. I thought it was extinguished, so I was like attack 4 or great or less. We're on the draw, has a little bit of ramp, but yeah, I'm gonna redraw this. I think we need something a little bit more. Sure. We at least have our Cruciation on 4. Seeing our 2 top dinosaurs isn't great. Well, now I'm actually gonna be greedy and not play the. Oh. You guys are here for the lulls, right? You guys are here for the lulls because I totally just passed my turn 1. I guess I'm tilted. Yeah. Oh, for real, Hyrule. For like, oh yeah, this is exactly why you guys come here, for like clean, high quality content right here. This is exactly why I prefer to spectate. Hey, Lord Zaire! Holy crap, man! Seeing all the people out of the woodworks. It's been a long time. Thank you so much for the follow. Glad you're enjoying the stream. I'm really surprised you followed me after the last 2 huge misplays. Oh man.
The mind control device is nearing completion.
Can't believe I pitched it that bad. That was so. We could have won that. Oh my god. I need to slow down a little bit. The Delius, thank you, or the Delis, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. Glad you guys are enjoying the stream. The Misplay is another great podcast you guys should definitely check out. Like that. Let's see if my Yoda facepalm got approved. It did not. I mean, I did that on purpose, guys, so now we can take out the clear threat. That's exactly what was going on here. Oh. Yeah. We'll do another game. We'll do another game. That was absolutely atrocious. I'm gonna keep this because we have a Power Stone and we're on the play. Okay, cool, awesome. Well, if you like limited content, both myself and Farming Eternal. Oh, sweet, awesome. So I hope, welcome. You're gonna like Eternal. Eternal is a lot of fun. I think 75% of our community used to play Magic and still do. So it's absolutely love. Next week's format will be Peasant, Lord Zaire. So if you're interested in that, definitely tune in next week and be a part of the draft. It's going to be a tribal pauper cube, or peasant. I'm sorry, peasant. But yeah, Tozy, myself as well as Farming Eternal have podcasts on limited play, and you can also check out. There's a ton of great streamers. I mean, the list goes on. I'm actually going to keep that because if we are missing double time, which is a little frustrating, but I kind of want to keep it on top to get this combo going, especially against fire. So I'm going to leave it on top. Let's just blink and get him for 2. There would have been, we could have, no, we didn't have the power to do it. Okay. Hopefully we draw power. All we need is power when we're business. Preferably time. Okay. Obelisk works as well. Let's do that. Sweet. Okay, patience paid off a little bit. I'm on mobile and don't have PC. I can still receive them by watching. Yes, you still, yes. Yep, let's, I guess. Yeah, I mean, at this point, I'm not really sure when we're getting our power, so let's just go ahead and capitalize on the dino thing and keep clearing the board. Yes, even you might not see it on your screen, but you are still receiving drops. You can check later on PC. See, and that's a shame because this would have been able to kill everything. Yeah, let's get this on the board. Start making some dinos, can we? We did it. We got For Raging Sauropod on the board. Can it survive? I don't know. Obviously, this is a trick, right? We'll attack. We'll make a 3/3 and get this. Nope, that's fine. We'll take it. Oh, it's Retribution, maybe? If it's a Retribution, I'm going to be so sad. Oh, man. No fun. No fun for us. We're still not able to do all the things, which is kind of a bummer. I want to reset this so bad. So we'll drop Stiggy. Pass. They're top decking. Sorta. Alright, let's get our second time. Yep, we're gonna fall behind. Man, they transformed our... so frustrating. See what happens here. They don't... Fair. Let's go with... Man, I want to do... We could play this now. Let's just drop here. We really want to get this guy back to kill Ironthorn. Ironthorn's going to be a major problem if that thing goes off. We need to find an answer to it quick, fast, and in a hurry. Yeah, we have I will tell you this, especially being a veteran of MTG, the Eternal community is extremely friendly and helpful. One of the best communities I've ever been around. Yeah, seems good. Seems good. Kyphus.
Excellent. The mind control device is nearing completion.
Yeah, let's high roll. Berserk, flying, and revenge. Okay. Let's bash. Oh, thank God. Okay. So they're capitalizing on this, which is awesome. Because we're going to that, kill. Yeah. Please give us power. One time. You can just grind Gauntlet with aggro. Alright. Oh my God. Are you serious? Out of all the things, they had to give it to a charge unit. Oh my God. The salt. The salt. Oh, and they gave it Overwhelm. That is awesome. Okay, that is absolutely awesome. Wow. All right, that's got to be a high. I thought we were coming back from this game. I really did. Apparently not. That worked out so well. Wow. Things just, I'm telling you, man, the listeners are value. The listeners are absolute value.